Hey, what's up, Julio? It's Shaka. We spoke earlier this morning. I am with Perennial Strategy, and we basically give advice free of charge to local companies in El Paso to show them tips and tricks that they can do online for a better online presence. So this information, hopefully can get you some more customers and even steal some customers from your competitors. What I would like to do is do a review of your website, then also jump over to your top competitor's website, see some good things that they're doing that you can actually copy, and then also jump into some stats, some statistics, which will show us some things that you can improve also. So here's your website. Some things that I like here. You do, right when you jump on your page, you're able to see your contact info, ways that customers can submit to get a quote. I'm assuming this goes directly to a company email that you have. All the things we're going to talk about here are ways to look better in Google's eyes so you can rank higher in their search rankings. Google has robots that crawl websites and it sends back information to them. So the information you want sent back is going. You want to come off as a trustworthy website. So what Google likes on the home page is 1,500 to 2,000 words. Now you do have a lot of words here on the home page, so that's good. The only thing is I saw that you're missing some keywords. Keywords are phrases that people type into Google, so El Paso fencing or something like that. Those are the type of words that you want scattered throughout your website. And you want that inputted about every 150 words. So that's one way that you can improve there to look more trustworthy in Google's eyes. I did search for El Paso fencing here. I want to go over the format of the search results. So up top, the sponsor is going to be ads. You're actually here, ironically. So you know about ads. You pay Google to be listed here at the top. This is good and bad. Good because you're at the top. Not so good because sometimes people have ad blockers, so your information wouldn't even come up here. And statistics show that the ads only get about 2% of the clicks. So this is a short-term strategy. I wouldn't recommend doing it long-term. Next here we have what's called the Google Map Pack results. You want to be in the top 3 here, and you can actually do things to get in the top 3. We'll talk about that in a second. But you want to be here in the top 3. No one really clicks on more businesses and clicks on the 4th or 5th option. So how do you get here? You get here by creating a Google My Business profile. Now you may have one, but I wasn't able to find it. But if you do have one, you want to make sure that it is 100% completed. And Google has a place in that profile package when it shows you like how much you have completed so far, 80%, 90%. You want to do everything in there to make sure you're at 100%, okay? Another thing are things called citations. Citations is just when your contact information is placed in directories around the web. So that's Yelp, Better Business Bureau, things like that. The more places you can put your contact information in, the better chance you have of getting here in the top 3, okay? This here is what's called the organic rankings. See the 1 here, the 2 here? It's organic because you do things to your website to get here. You don't pay Google directly to get here. You can't do that. So the ways that I mentioned earlier about the keywords, that's a way that you can start getting here organically. If you're in the top 3, you're going to be getting about 65 to 70% of all clicks, all people that search for El Paso fencing. So you see here, Fence El Paso, they're number 1. These are directories, Yelp and Angie's List. So they're at the top there, but this is the first company that we see here. So let's see what they're doing good. So this is their website. They have a lot of words on the homepage, not as much as you. I don't believe they have 1,500, so you are beating them in that regard. But they actually have keywords placed out. See, fencing El Paso, that's a keyword. El Paso fence installation, that's a buyer intent keyword. El Paso fence service, that's also a buyer intent keyword. So you see these are placed strategically throughout the website. That helps them look more trustworthy. What I'd like to do now is jump over to Hrefs. This is a tool we use just to go over some statistics for your top competitor. So this UR and DR, this is just how numbers that reflect how strong or trustworthy your top competitor's site is. See, look, their number is pretty low here, and this means it's either 0 to 1, so it's low. The way that you improve these numbers is by backlinks. Backlinks are just when another website gives this website a shout out, and you do that by like signing up for blogs and things like that. So the more places that you can be on the backlinks, the stronger you're going to look with Google. I mentioned keywords earlier. Let's see what keywords your top competitor is ranking for. All right, so for example, fencing in El Paso, that's searched for 350 times a month. This company is in the 4th position, which is pretty good. You have fencing El Paso, 350 people search for this a month. They're in the 6th position. See, so although their rankings are not in the top 3, they have power going to their website. So when I searched for fencing El Paso, it came up as the number 1 search result. So the way that you can position yourself, and here's your company, so you have a lot more backlinks, but it's not always just a numbers game. It's also dependent upon the quality of the backlinks, who's recommending you. That counts a lot. Let's check out your organic keywords. See, you're ranking for El Paso Fence Company. Only 10 people search for that a month though, and you're in the 10th position. You can see here all your positions are like on the 6th page of the Google results, so no one is clicking on that at all. But you can definitely change that using the strategies I've recommended earlier. So this is all I wanted to talk about. I would love to get some feedback from you. Whether you liked it, whether you didn't, if you had any questions, I'd be happy to go over all that with you. I'll give you a call Monday just to see what you thought and if you had any questions. Thank you for your time.